Hello and welcome back to another episode on Life Afloat. In today's video I'm going to be talking to you about my solar panels. I'm going to be answering a question that I've had quite a few times about the solar panels when people have seen them, and that is, are the solar panels any good over winter, or do they still work when it's not sunny? So we're out today in a typical autumn sort of wintry day. Here in the UK it's cold, it's dull, it's overcast and it's a bit rainy. So what I'm going to do is take you inside the boat. We're going to have a little look at the little battery monitoring device that's hooked up to the charging system, and we are going to be able to tell exactly how much power these solar panels are putting in right now when the weather is like this. Right then, so you join me here in the engine room of the narrowboat, and this is where I keep all my, it's just where all the electrical system is. Before I show you the battery monitor, which is just in front of me on the wall, I will explain a little bit about the battery so you can understand how useful the solar panels are being at the moment. The battery has, the boat has 3 leisure batteries which are used for storing the electric that is used throughout the boat. They can hold a maximum of 330 amp hours of electric. So if they're discharged to 60 or 50%, say, then there's around 150 amp hours used, which means to charge them back up again we'd need the solar panels to generate 150 amp hours of electricity to put back into them to then fully charge them. So I'm going to show you the battery monitor now, and we can see the current status of the batteries, how much charge is in them, and we can also see how much power the solar panels are putting in right now. Right, so here we are. It's bad news. We're on 12 volts for the battery charge status. If they were full, it would sit at 12.6. But they're not full. They are in fact less than 50% charged. Let me just turn that light back on so you can see. Which is not good, because by discharging them that much you can actually damage the internals of the battery. Which affects the battery life in some cases quite considerably, but this is what they're at the moment. So let's assume they've used about 180 amps of electric. The current input from the solar panels is 0.7 amps. So in order to fully charge the batteries, to put 160 amps back in, they're generating 0.7 amps at the moment, which is not very useful, because in 10 hours they will have generated 7 amps. So in 100 hours they will have generated 70 amps. In 200 hours they will have generated 140 amps. So even after 200 hours, they will have put in 140 amps, which hasn't fully charged the batteries. So as you can see, the solar panels on days like today are not very good. So in order to answer the questions, are solar panels any good in winter? No. They're pretty useless on days like today. So on days like today, I get the generator out and hook that up to a bit of a beefy battery charger, and I charge the batteries that way. So there we have it. I hope you found the video interesting. I hope it answers anyone's question who's wondering about solar panels over winter. If you like the video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. And until the next video, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.